Ah, the wondrous, eternal Quel'Thalas. I haven't been here since I was a boy.
Be wary. The elves likely wait in ambush.
The frail elves do not concern me, Necromancer. Our forces are strengthened with every foe we slay.
Don't be too overconfident, Death Knight. The elves must not be taken lightly.
We shall see. Bring forth the prisoner. Where is the entrance to your land, elf?
You will never enter Quel'Thalas, Fallen Prince. The woods themselves protect our borders, and the enchanted elf gates protect our capital.
Your precious gates will not stop me any more than these trees, little elf. Bring up the meat wagons. We'll make our own entrance.
The energies of this place are strong. Kill the elves, level their structures. This location is perfect for your base.
It'll be a pleasure.
The undead are advancing. Alert the sentries.
Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await for Nazir. I bow to your will. Thy will be done. I gladly obey.
This is more like it.
The dead shall serve.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Tread lightly.
You are not welcome here. I am Sylvanas Windrunner, Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Death itself has come to your land.
Do your worst. The Elf Gate to the Inner Kingdom is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
This is more like it. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
What does the shadow
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Finally.
Summoning is complete. Thy bidding, Master. I wish only to serve. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed. I cannot summon there. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed. I cannot summon there.
Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Summoning is complete.
Frostmourne.
Lord Arthas, the creatures of the forest are also resisting our invasion.
Finally. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Faithless coward.
Summon more ziggurats.
Speak,
Summoning
fool.
is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Tread lightly.
Summoning is complete.
This is more like it.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
At last.
I wish only to
What
serve.
is it now?
Summoning is
Frostmourne
complete.
hungers. Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last.
Summoning is complete.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. What is it now? At last.
I bow to your will.
This is more like it. Finally.
Find Sylvanas. The undead advance.
Frostmourne hungers.
This better be good.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Now, Frostmourne.
Research complete.
At last. Finally. This is more
Where
like
shall
it.
my blood be spilled?
Frostmourne hungers. This is more
My
like
light
it.
for Nezu. We demand additional lumber. Thy will be done. I gladly obey.
At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. At last. No one orders me around.
Research complete.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Thy bidding, master.
At last. Finally.
The damned stand ready.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
This is more like it.
I wish only to serve.
At last.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Stand ready. Summoning is complete.
Finally.
I bow to your will. The damned stand ready. Master. Summoning
Finally.
is complete. What does the shadow will? My life for Nezu.
At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one is me around.
Summoning is complete.
Finally.
The restless dead await.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. At last.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last.
Our forces are under attack. My life for Nazul. I wish only to serve. My fate is sealed. Our forces are under attack. Thy will be done.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Research complete.
Must feel it.
Upgrade complete.
Your pain shall be legendary. Finally. What is it now? At last.
Summoning
This
is
is more
complete.
like it.
Summoning is complete. Summoning
Finally.
is complete. Summoning is complete. We
Master.
demand additional lumber.
At last.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Frostmourne hungers.
Research complete.
Finally.
I wish only to serve. I gladly obey. Thy will be done. I cannot summon. My fate is sealed.
Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
This is more like it. At last. Finally.
The shadows beckon.
No one orders me around.
The shadows beckon. This better be good. As the shadow will.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Finally. What is it now?
Must be.
The shadows must be. What does the shadow will?
Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostborn hungers.
Our forces are under attack.
Frostborn hungers. Finally.
The shadows beckon.
At last. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Dead await.
What is it now? At last. Finally. Frostborn hungers.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? This is more like it.
The shadows beckon. Our forces are under attack.
At last.
You will know endless torment. This better be good.
This is more like it. This is more like it. What is it now?
The dead shall serve.
Frostborn hungers. At last. This is more like it.
Speak, fool.
This is more like it. At last.
The restless dead await.
This is more like it. What is it now? Frostborn hungers.
This better be good.
At last.
What does the shadow will? Our forces are under attack. Intriguing. As the shadow will.
Finally. This is more like it.
Our forces are under attack.
At last.
The shadows beckon.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve.
Frostborn hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. At last. This is more
What
like
does
it.
the shadow will?
Tread lightly.
Must feel it.
Now, Frostborn. What is it now? This is more like it. At last. Frostborn hungers. At last.
This better be good.
This is more
My
like
light
it.
for Ner'zhul.
This is
Our
more
forces
like
are
it.
under attack.
Finally. Frostborn hungers. At last.
This better be good. What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally.
The dead shall serve.
At last. Finally.
must feed. Must feed.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. No one orders me around. This is more like it. What is it now? No one orders me around.
Inventory is full.
Finally. Tread lightly.
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool.
Inventory is full.
Ah, at last. Finally.
The dead shall serve.
Must feed.
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Our forces are under attack.
Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally, we've reached the Elf Gate. Press the attack. Let none survive.
Summon the reinforcements. We must hold them back.
At last.
Better be good. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. Finally. Finally.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. For the next king.
No one orders me around.
Our forces are under attack.
This is more like it.
Our forces are under attack.
Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await.
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, at last.
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around. Finally.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Speak, fool. I'll make sure you suffer. Your pain shall be legendary. What is it now? No one orders me around.
This better be good. Intriguing. The restless dead await.
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve.
Fall back to the second gate. Fall back!
The Elf Gate has fallen. Onward, my warriors. Onward to victory.